Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh, it's been a minute, but welcome to my channel. I am so happy to see you once again. God has kept me safe. I am safe, I'm doing good. Everything is just fine. Yes, just kujituma tu hapa na pale. So guys, before I start the video, please subscribe to this channel. It's a road to 1000k subscribers. Please subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Subscribe, like, share, comment, do all those nice things, please. It will cost you nothing. It's just for free. So guys, I was about to get to bed and I actually felt the urge of doing this video, and it's story time. Hope this video is going to encourage you, it's going to motivate you, it's going yo, my hair is so undone, but it is what it is. So I hope this video is going to motivate you, it's going to lift your soul, it's going to encourage you. And yes, so I want to give quick story. It's about my life. It's a life update. It's about my life, and I hope you enjoy. So where should I start? We are currently on the first. Okay, it's the first quarter of the year, and 2024, and I thank God for He has taken care of us with good health and everything. I'm so grateful to God. I've come to learn how important it is to be grateful for the little achievements. So guys, sijui nianze hii story wapi. I think I'll start from let me flash back to 2022. Is it really 2022? 2021, 2022, because that's when I started becoming independent. I started living on my own, and it wasn't okay. It wasn't hard. I can't complain because then I didn't have a lot. There was a lot going on in the country. There was the COVID and stuff. So I was fresh from college. Sikuwa nimemaliza shule actually. And so I went back home when COVID came. And I remember my dad was running a business, a general shop. And he handed it over to me to run it. And it wasn't okay. It was nice because after all, hakuna mahali ningeenda. That was the only thing to keep me busy. So things were going well. Hiyo time economy ilikuwa tu sawa. Like things were affordable. The market flow was awesome and stuff. So 2020, that was 2020. 2020 was a good year. 2021, now COVID had gone down and things were starting to get back to normal. So I started planning how to go back. I wanted to go back to school. So I started, but still I was starting to get into business. Like ile kabisa, nilikuwa na feel like now business has been part of me. I'm really enjoying every bit of doing business. It was like ilikuwa imeingia kwa damu. So I wanted to go back to school and do part-time and still run my business. Nikaanza kujipanga, buying stuff for the house. I remember the house that I was living was a hallway. Was a hallway, like ilikuwa kinyumba tu kistore kubwa. And I started working on that house. I started buying things, households. I renovated the house with the little money I was earning the from the shop. Nikai renovate, nika buy stuffs. So come here mid 2021, there came someone, a very close person to our family, and introduced us to a program. I'm not going to mention that program, but ilikuwa program ya kwenda majuu, like we're going abroad to learn for further education, and we were supposed to start applying and start paying. There was a certain amount of money tulikuwa tunafaa kutoa, and so it was me and my sister, my younger sister. So dad told me, because I was now earning, I should try kumsupport hata kama anatulipia. I can maybe give a hand kama to apply passport, and these small things you get, because there was supposed to be COVID, yellow fever, passport, such stuff. So, and the money I was saving was to go back to school, because now my sister alikuwa amemaliza form 4, and I saw it was going to be a burden for dad and mom to have 2 kids college. So I was trying to work hard to at least give a hand in supporting them how I could with the little I was earning. So then this thing comes, and I'm told to take those savings and try, because this now is going to better my future. And I was like, I was skeptical about it, because I've never thought of going outside the country. For me, it has never crossed my mind that I will ever fly outside, like go work or do what, maybe for vacation, then come back to Kenya and do business, but not work related, or maybe further studies. Like, it has never been in my mind. So, and now mom is telling me, like, you have to do this. Like, unafanya nini Kenya? Hakuna makazi, hakuna job. Unafanya nini? So the little saving I had, everything I had, literally everything I had, the energy I had, I put on a lot of energy to that program. And we were supposed to travel. We were supposed to travel on, I think, September, and it is on July. We have to apply passport. Sasa hiyo tutapitia backdoor, because passport, if you've ever applied for passport, you know how it can take. Those migration, whatever, how long they take. So it's the passport. I need the passport. I need, okay, all those stuffs. And let me tell you, September is the time we are flying. We're supposed to fly. August imefika. There are no signs. They keep postponing. They postpone. Then they say to speed up the process, we have to add. I remember we deposited 100,000 for me and my sister. That was 100,000, 50-50. So they said you're gonna top up 100 each to speed up the process. 100, 300 now. Then there is this COVID money. It was, I think, 15,000 or something. 15,000, me and my sister, that is 30,000. Then there was, I can remember, those 15,000 were supposed to be quarantine or something. there were, because when we calculated, it was adding up to 360,000 for that program, me and my sisters. We, let me tell you, kilituramba. Tumegojea. September imefika, October, November, and now it's December. I told myself, if I get out of, if December nikule Christmas, kama hii kitu haija go through, I am done with it. I am not even going to go back. I am going for a refund if they are going to give me. And I told my sister, my big sister, and she was like, yeah, I feel like these people are con men. And she was right. To cut the long story short, hatukuenda. That's why I'm here, Kenya. So now I'm starting from zero. I had neglected my business. Remember, I had drifted all the everything I had to that program. Now, I'm back to my business, which I have neglected for like a month or so, going for so many trips, having unnecessary expenses. I had even started shopping. Yes, I started shopping for the trip. Niko mabakisha kidogo tu kununua traveling bags, zile za 10K. Thank God. So, it didn't work. So it's 2022 now. I'm back to business, and I was so disappointed. Like, I was so down. My sister had the love of going abroad, so she went on a different way, and now we had to help her because now dad was down, so it was us. And luckily she managed and she went to her dream country. Now me, I'm left here in Kenya. I have no stable job. My business is running down. Everything is shattered. I have not gone back to school. I was so down. But again, I never lost hope. I went on, nikaendelea kujikaza because sikuwa na otherwise. So I kept pushing. The business was a bit, ilikuwa ina peak. So, but again, so now 2022 was better. 2023, I had now started getting tired of the business of this place because, about General Shop, you just have to stay in one place. You have to be committed. Your time, your everything, your energy. You don't have time to go out. You don't have time to hang out with friends. So I had started getting like tired, and I've been applying jobs left, right, and center as it was in a come through. So I found a job. Okay, in 2022 December, I applied for a job at a certain supermarket. So on 2023 na huko March wakanipe job, and kwenye nilipostiwa, oh my God, but I was so desperate for a job. So I went for that job, nika work, I got some issues, nikatoka, like just that. But when I was in that job, I applied for another job. So mi nilichoka after working for a month. Nikachoka. I went back to my shop, and guess what? That week, like the week that I got tired, I was called like, yo, you got a job. Hey, sema kufurahia. Oh my God. You know how God works? In so many ways. So I get this job. Of course, it wasn't easy at first, but again, I had to do what I had to do, and the job ika come through vizuri. I started, no, before I started earning, we went for a training, and when we came back, saa ni ile time ya kupostiwa and stuff, and now me, I'm posted. I have to relocate to Nairobi. I have to start from, I think, from scratch. I can say that my sister hosted me. Like, she has always been, my sisters have always been supportive. Like, she hosted me for like a month, and now in that 1 month I spent I spent money. I spent money on like fare, because where I was living, where my sister was, I used to spend a lot on transport and stuff. And then I decide it's high time I move out. And now I move out. I'm starting from scratch now. I went shopping. I didn't go for the high things, for the expensive things. No, I started from a humble beginning. I remember she took me to Gikomba, nikanunua beddings, nikanunua curtains. Then she took me to Kamukunji, nikanunua some utensils, some household things. And now I have everything, but I don't have a house. You guys, I didn't know houses in Nairobi are expensive. Oh my God. Like, house hunting is a job too. I went for house hunting day 1, day 2, day 3. Like, and the houses that I'm getting, they are very expensive and they're not pleasing. Where I almost gave up and said, oh, I'm not moving out. You know what? You're gonna adapt me now. Sis, you're gonna adapt. I'm going to stay here. And the more I'm staying in her place, the more I'm using money. And mind you, ukitumia pesa ukijua umejipanga, like you have something, you have a place you can call yours, inakwanga poa, because utakacha. Lakini saa hii natumia do, but sijui natumia pesa, but sina nyumba, silipi rent. Unaona tu ni kama una waste, unaona. No, don't get me wrong, but it's kinda makes you feel so uncomfortable. So, and now I'm checking my bank account and I'm like, it's not giving. The digits are not giving. So I decided the little I had, I'm going to take the house that is close to my taste, hata kama it's way more high than I expected, I'm gonna take it. Yeah, that was the final, like, nilikuwa nimefika hapo. Nikaenda house hunting, nikazunguka Nairobi nikitafuta nyumba, and kwenye nilipata nikasettle. And now I'm settling. After I've paid the rent and deposit, I'm left with nothing. I'm like, niko tu na dhao. Na hiyo dhao inafaa kwenda like 2 weeks ndo end month ifike. Tell me why nilisurvive? Yes, I had to. Nilisurvive, and I used to eat, I used to drink, who is God? Who is God? Hasn't been easy, but it is possible. So wherever you are, you just keep praying. Because I used to pray. Oh my God. Kwanza venye ile program ilifail, I used to pray. And I was like, God, what do you want with my life? What is the purpose of me living? What do you want me? Oh, I used to pray. But God, and in between, like when you're starting to get on your feet, something happened. That's a story for another day. Something happened to your life and you feel so down. You feel so dumb. You feel so angry. You feel so frustrated. But let me tell you, there is God. There is God who opens door. Like, you have so much, you feel like sometimes no one understands you. You have a lot in your plate. Na ukiangalia miaka yenye uko nayo, like mimi ni children, like I'm too young to suffer. But some things are so inevitable, like you cannot run away from them. It's like reality. It sometimes feel like it's fate, but it's not. It's just a temporary situation. It's not permanent, and you're gonna get out of that place. And let me tell you, you should always believe in yourself. Like, mimi nikimove, I moved to this house with faith. I'm telling you, I had no money, and I survived for 2 weeks. Transport. That's my transport. That's my food. That's literally everything. 1,000 took me for 2 weeks. Like, I don't know how. Right now najaribingi kuiweka hivi iende 2 weeks haiwezi. But that time it took me, because I couldn't stand the embarrassment of starting to borrow money, and everybody knows I have a job. Before nipate job sikuwa naomba, but now nimepata job nianze kuomba, and I used to feel bad. And I used to ask God, oh my, what am I going to do? I used to wake up in the middle of the night, nakaa chini, I'm doing my maths. I wake up, I sleep, I wake up. Nothing is adding up. But God came through, and when I got now my first salary in my house, by date 10 ilikuwa imeisha. Yes, ilikuwa imeisha, because I had so much I needed to do. And let me tell you, it takes time. You should not be under pressure. Me, najua pressure ilikuwa inanimaliza, because I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. I had a table room and a bedroom. So my bedroom was ilikuwa sawa, but my table room was empty, and ningepita kaa nimefunga macho, because had no chairs, had no seat, had nothing, had no couches, it had nothing. It was just an empty hall, just a hall. And I was like, why did I take a big house and I cannot feel it? But who is God again? Who is God? With time, everything has come and changed, and I have seen the transformation, and I am so grateful to God for this farm. And I want to encourage you out there, like, nothing is impossible with God. Everything is possible. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter your background. It doesn't matter your education. It doesn't matter, because if I tell you, I got a job, I had no papers, like no papers zile. You remember I wanted to go back to school, then things are happening here and there and here and there, and I have not gone back to school, like nimeachia masomo katikati. But God came through, and I am hoping with time I'll go back to school and get what I wanted. I know for sure that is going to happen. So guys, thank you for watching up to here. I love you so, so much. May God bless you. May God fulfill your hearty desires. May you keep the faith burning. May you go for what you always want. Always keep God first. Always pray. Everything is possible with God. Like, nothing is impossible. So guys, it was nice having you. Till next time, please remember to subscribe, like, share, and comment. Bye.